All right, episode 4. My mama akwa baby emra channel way so and then ya say atena sibiu with Nkumsa, the money man. I will say sikano wo ho ntide bia o say na suit ne ne che. I will say sikano gire mu sa. Ya den sam no bebre eba. And of course, yeah, twa su ne yakwa no ne. Ya de yamano ne nsam no kakraba. Say they kind we are looking at teams this season, especially in the 5 major leagues. The EPL, the Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, French Ligue 1, and then the German Bundesliga. Teams in the dorsal, but yeah, womu akase woman. We need to look at them. Now for Yasha, we also end some no. So the BCI preparation so far towards the season. So and then yeah, called the Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Nkumsa, yes sir.
Baba. Nice one, yeah. Say better than Roma.
Okay.
So bad you're big. So why would
a big man, pa?
A big man. I saw a manager. I call him the manager. See, and I call Pep Guardiola.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, Obed the Pep Guardiola.
We have a kind of answer me. We do actually. And see, and also, I don't know, right? Manchester City, one time UEFA Champions League champions, and on their way, Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. This season, are they bouncing back to where we know them to be? And in the past 10 years, there, Omaji Premier League, no do one change team Bia. Now last season, Kakade. Pep Guardiola yejana kwan, but for the why our team no the kind of projector or with team no what tonight. This season, I am sure the owners, the supporters of Manchester City are expecting something different from what happened last season.
Exactly. This season, I'm expecting a lot of changes, and changes are happening at the managerial level already. Many can say Pep Guardiola, the right hand man, as in the first assistant coach, an Ivorian, our own Coloture.
Yeah.
Now be the first assistants, assistant 2, former Liverpool assistants, from the Pep Linders, and as a Pep Linders. Now goalkeeping departments, and there is another change, and change Chabi Manchester. And Manchester's don't they are always saying they believe, and I say onu GD say it is now or never for Ederson Moraes. And say no no believe you say Ederson is done at Man City. And see when him say Donnarumma and Sansamna ACC no Man City are interested in Donnarumma. And moments at Man City benya Donnarumma no, it means that Ederson Moraes would have to leave the Etihad.
Okay, Donnarumma because the move to Manchester City, it's gaining grounds.
Yeah,
and among the clubs, Donnarumma I think say Man City are ahead of all
the teams.
But Pep Guardiola, this season Manchester City will share the signings of my year, this very season. Would they be able to compete again? I am saying again because. Omaye Bia this for the past few years, Man City are conquer EPL.
Yes, bet me compete because we're left back, for instance, all these years no bought a makeshift left back because we Nathan Ake as number 3. Sometimes or experiment say Josko Vadio at number 3. Him say Josko is a centre back. Nathan Ake from Bournemouth and Chelsea, no a centre back. Now and then was signing Ryan Aidnouri from Wolverhampton Wanderers. And apart from Ryan, there is this young man. And also I say breeding through the academy. And also abe that is a number 3 at Manchester City. Now who go right back? Say no Man City team no one department or more like a natural number 2. Into last season, player no boss right back, Mateo Sunyes. I don't know boss right back. But the name no player na City per se, on right back, Tino Livramento. Our Newcastle United. But because there is a problem in Bruja at Newcastle, yes. In some way, say Newcastle and Peso be Lucy play because ono am say no always ke bebre ba say swag ni ho
Yeah.
into no kwese okope obi girl cry girl no mma into no be so won say in the summer ya ka teams are link players players na journey omo a Newcastle.
Okay.
When say since Isaac issue no beda ho no omo link players bebre including Brian Bemo, Mateus Cunha, João Pedro, but Obiamba. Because I say Newcastle, omo Oscar all right, but omo ni swag.
Okay.
And any problem at Newcastle United always say. In Tino Livramento no, a bad day say Newcastle beton, Ediama team Manchester City. In the number 2 there.
I'm sure it's the reason they are quoting that because 80 million for
Tino Livramento too high, too much. Because especially what say or a prospect, but on do what year as a world class player.
Yeah.
Because on Shreye consistent performances. Ubeka say Tino is now a world class. Unlike Unim say Obiti Hakimi, why no consistently in the name no worker right backs are or more world class are Ubebo Hakimi din because we make consistent performances, but Tino Maye consistent performances. In Tino say Tino a world class. At right back, there is a bit of deficiency.
Okay.
Because and then the only recognized right back Mateus Nunes. Ono krano a midfielder. I say because midfield one and when you choked players no dorsal into only be more as a midfielder. As we're experimenting at right back. And last season, because we're experimenting at right back, a fire in this is not with the same Mateus Nunes. On any given day, it was Kyle Walker. No right back. But because Omu believe it's psychologically, sir, the wife issues now a buying into no. Naka Walker was finished at City. No more loaning house. And they can Walker assign it permanently. And I'm not my friend Bentley. Into no way out of the free. Into no number 2 no air Mateus Nunes. Now centre back one. Centre back when himself last season. And we are dear to the extent that Oko France, Eko far Abdou Kodi Kusanov from Kusanov from Rennes. Now again, Osankofa Vitor Reis from Palmeiras in Brazil. But me no can say Vitor Reis, ye alone no ama Girona because the humble and tumble of the Premier League and as on do way. Nimfisa. I say
Kusanov Kraba and
Kusanov Krano o shake still on do way. Interneno Guardiola this season will still go with Manola Kanji, Ruben Diaz, and Josko Vadio as the senior most centre backs in the team.
Okay.
And against our Manuel Akanji, Ruben Diaz, any John Stones, at least your centre back is good to go. Okay. Is good to go.
Okay. But
it's defensively
in the middle.
No.
In the middle.
So meaning say defensively in a way.
Now in the middle, Rodri is injured again.
Yeah.
Rodri Asanyepra. And now they are captain. Abrantier.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Echo. Now this is me who said the engine of everything is the midfield.
Yeah.
Rodri is injured. It means that the start of the campaign, Rodri wouldn't be part of the squad. Meaning when he is returning, though I don't have that information yet. But Kevin De Bruyne is also called. We know the prospect and you know what he can do. On also called with the midfielders. Do you think say still Manchester City have the midfield? I'll meet me
Guardiola is smart. William the way. And then we call AC Milan, AC Milan before. Your friend Tijani Reyners. And Tijani Reyners can operate as a central attacking midfielder, as a central defensive midfielder, and again as an attacking midfielder.
Okay.
3 positions in one.
Okay.
Into Tijani Reyners now wabano. And they say only Rodri cry only problem. Because Tijani Reyners can replace Rodri. And apart from that, so last season when we had the Pano Porto, Ekofa Nico Gonzalez and then Nico so elho. And Nico nim say the only time obenya chance to Obet Man City faithful say Obet me replace De Bruyne any Rodri no this year. In terms of quality and depth.
But
oh mau a game no. On to me what to say Kevin De Bruyne. On to me what to say Rodri. On to me what to say outgone Fernandinho. But Liz obey no hodie. Per the Premier League standards, any midfielders na ye huno. Maybe just maybe a Chelsea na wasoro. Because Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez no already I say omu ya machine omu piki.
Okay. So midfield no. Now, Ryan Cherky has also come in.
Ryan Cherky is more or less an attacking midfielder. That is a classic number 10. But in the role, Lancaster in the team, winger.
Yes.
That is why Savinho called loan to Tottenham Hotspur. And I say, Omoton Savinho out of the club. Because Savinho ain't game time.
Cherky coming in. Now we're joining attack. Also to say.
Say attack the TNA. Who's the last season called Umar Mamouche, or from Mamouche, the Egyptian from Frankfurt.
Yeah.
No, never Man City. But Mamouche, no, what Mamouche, one player. Mamouche can play as a number 9, can play as a left wing forward. Into no Mamouche, no, Nestal not is a Kylian Mbappe or Katsi in as a forward. Into say Ellen Brutal and anywhere, Mamouche bet me up as number 9. Okay. And then you know Jeremy Doku anywhere, Mamouche bet me up as that winger. Into no Mamouche, no, solve 2 problems at the same time in the City team.
Okay.
What you say? But then no, the other side of the wide, and then no Phil Foden this season. This season, no, Phil Foden so break out at the Team City because this season, Phil Foden performing below reasonable doubts, and I say below the belt, it means I'm here. I don't care say high because if you have to Jack Grealish,
the one time
Jack Grealish,
yes, the one time best player in
the Premier League
last 2 seasons.
Omoji Premier League, you know, he was the best player, but last season I didn't see the performances net drop you know. Into Pep Guardiola in his wisdom, who say no, it is now or never. Into there are players so when you're ready, so be fit him no more. So when you're ready, so be fit him no more. And you're on the pitch, you know, chere obia say ubetumi abo aboniye so that mekasa me tonwa. Even the fans no crowd best sorry tia. And one Gundogan feed Man City, call Barcelona. All feed Man City, he was the best player. But I call Barca no. As the last season one more you.
No, I'm right.
But at the Club World Cup, no, you have glimpses of Gundogan. Into say no, in the middle, no, there is Gundogan, there is Bernardo Silva, there is Tijani Reinders, there is Nico Gonzalez, and there is again Rodri. But Rodri no so issue say Real Madrid is so pay. He said Real Madrid pay Rodri. And in the long term, no, Real Madrid fee say Rodri a solution to their woes. And the kind of style Xabi Alonso person born office onye Rodri na ebefa because Rodri, Federico Valverde, and Arda no the dream midfield of Real Madrid. And why wouldn't him say Real Madrid should have a player? Yes, I said in previous a player now fee say or person a bit loyal at the mouth and Saibia. And yes, Anka Trent.
Like on your lawyer,
who discuss what trend is a crazy pet Obano Benjamin and the other 4 Jesus, yeah. And found us all probably over 4 Jesus, yeah.
Okay, all right. It was a friendly edition. Now we are still on Manchester City. If only they can make something better, because last season, they, to be very frank with you, Mecca's Man City cry out there, looking at the run they had. Losing matches, drawing matches, but about 9 matches. Then your man Koye team for BR and that coach will be shown the exit. But we are looking at this time no, we're failing all aspect, all department of the game. But I'm sure the goalkeeping department.
Yeah.
Now it is about 80% possible. Say Donnarumma will join Manchester City. In fact. In the coming days, you know, here we go. Now, Manchester City player. Looking at it, you know, is it a
now left back and I make an answer, Nico O'Reilly.
Okay,
that's young man. Last season, or boy as the makeshift, Edema Team City, or a midfielder, or also boy as the makeshift.
Okay.
And last season he played well. Into this season, Guardiola and arrangements are left back, you know. First choice, Ryan Aidnori, I was signing from Wolves, and the backup, Nico O'Reilly. And Nico O'Reilly last season had excellent season from the academy. And I think this season, no, at left back, no, solution there. It is solved.
He's a good player.
Yeah, very good. Nico O'Reilly, very young, very young and very Okrada youthful exuberance. And never. Who's at the heights, the form and the but born you in Bopa. Yeah.
All right. Let's look at Donnarumma joining Manchester City. Before that, Omo goalkeeping issues.
Omuni goalkeeping issues. Already, Edelson Moraes in the pecking order, number 1. Number 2, Stefan Ortega. In the pecking order, number 2, Stefan Ortega. But they say Ortega, complaining, say, it's about time, so no senior team or number 1.
Yeah.
And then they know, Man City, Manchester Dona, or goalkeepers training. On also believe, say, Edelson Moraes no here. Into a goalkeeper, obe compete, or a world class. Onube compete Edelson Moraes and now some beja Edelson Moraes no kwai. And here me no say Galatasaray epe Edelson Moraes.
Okay.
Okay, when I Ghana you call 2010 World Cup. The goalkeeper for Uruguay, Fernando Muslera, say we ne dwuma with Galatasaray. Into Galatasaray epe number 1 goalkeeper. Goalkeeper a world class. Into no Galatasaray, omu dream yina is Edelson Moraes.
Okay.
Into Nena Donnarumma issues na bada wa. Just I say, why free? On your part of the plans of PSG, you know, it means Man City will go for Donnarumma.
Okay.
And moment Donnarumma comes, 2 captains cannot be in a ship.
No.
Donnarumma and Edelson Moraes cannot be kept in a good team at the same time. So meaning said that Moraes will go.
Okay.
Plan no more build or more building. No.
Okay.
Number 1, Ebe Donnarumma. Number 2, in the backup, I James Trafford. James Trafford, academy player of Man City. But last season, boy, Edema Bentley.
Yes.
And this season in England, it seems no be appeal. Tottenham Hotspur, Epe. Newcastle, Newcastle, pay. Even at a point in time, say, I'm a Madashville, and can Liverpool so air con. But they say, because of starting at Man City, Man City call, very easy. They say, on our backup to Edelson Moraes. On the crown, we picture very clear. Ono nya backup. Ono cry is coming to compete Edelson because Edelson me no nyina yen kan cry. The stocks na say so at at Man City.
All right. And see but I think that Trafford, because he is also an English boy.
Yeah.
See that thing is homegrown players. I don't know. Why Manchester City. But in the EPL, I'm sure say Yuguzwa will be discussing at that tournament, right? But in the EPL, Man City, can they bounce back?
They will.
To win the EPL?
They will. They are one of my favorites. Last time I can say, this season seems I'm here to win the Premier League A2. Man City, that is Chelsea. And me make it case say Liverpool, that is when they sign. And then the good news na Eba. Good news Eba say Liverpool best signing 2 center backs. And Isaac story also got a pace.
Okay.
And it's a Liverpool nya Isaac, enya Maggehi, enya small boy friend Leonie, who plays for Parma now.
Parma.
I said team very very okay. And I said weaknesses. Portos na what team you know, ya feel it. And that is where Liverpool will come in the picture again.
Okay.
But for now, they are no Liverpool are not ready. For now, they are no. I'm a Liverpool, but Liverpool not ready.
But you feel say for now,
City
Manchester
and
City
Chelsea. Yes, City are still there. Now, reasons are if the City bet me at the Premier League. One, the ideologies of Pep Guardiola. And Guardiola appointing Papa Efrani, that is Pepper in Lindes. Now, remember football knowledge be kakra.
Okay.
When a Jurgen Klopp and winning Premier League, ideas or the bar Liverpool, the Gengen Presson. And Gengen Presson, one manner, now, or used to, and I said one manner. Why Gengen Presson ideology and as a system nasi and Liverpool was Pepper Lindes. And Pepper Lindes so we study Liverpool during the time at Liverpool no we lose bona say we defend. We crabona say we attack.
So it's 90 minutes
it was under the era near with the best of Gini Wijnaldum. It was under Pepper Lindes in the time at Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp. Near with the best at the best of Jordan Henderson. You with the best of Fabinho. But no more extraordinary midfielders. Yeah. But they were playing the best of football because the system no fire at the team Liverpool. But we study Pep Guardiola. Guardiola say during the coaching, one team we share what brepa in Liverpool because of Jurgen Klopp. But who is the brain? Who was the brain behind Jurgen Klopp? Pepper Lindes. And yes, Adia, my me go for Pepper Lindes and become away. So that I drain all the boy my Jurgen Klopp and win the Premier League, And as a man Liverpool, be the tone in the flesh of Man City, men some for idea, and become a Man City team, and into another call for Pepper and Lindes.
I see.
And Pepper and Lindes and Pep Guardiola.
The inclusion of Lindes will
Lindes,
make a
no,
difference.
is another key factor. Ebema Man City be fearsome team this season in the Premier League.
So Man City, sorry, now start the league, 10 matches in your man. Do you think say this time round, Guardiola will be shown the exit? Guardiola
will never be shown the exit. Guardiola defy odds already at the Emirates or the Etihad, and Meno say no, it is up to him saying something to us. Owners will never show him the red card.
Okay.
Owners will take this from me.
Okay.
The owners at Etihad will never show Pep Guardiola the red card. So Onua fee say because before Pep Guardiola, what was Man City's position? They were winning the Premier League, yes, under Pellegrini and under Roberto Mancini. Yeah. They were doing well and winning the Premier League. But once Pep Guardiola added to City, Ama City, a household name in the rest of the world, a dear friend, the European trophy.
Okay.
When we need Premier League, and since post Fergie, Obianje treble that. Yeah. It is only Pep Guardiola. No, I get trouble with Manchester City. And get him to trouble at Man City. But Pep Guardiola factor it play a key role at Man City in winning treble. That is in England, winning the FA Cup, the Premier League, and again the Champions League in Europe. And so that alone is an identity enough. I just say he has the trust and the backing of the owners. They say owners say, Pep, we can't work with you, but walk away. But then training people. And warrior, Pep Guardiola is one of the, I say Jesus Christ or disciples. When you say Guardiola were disciples, and they work at Guardiola disciples one, a Barcelona manager friend Hansi Flick, or a Pep Guardiola disciple. Pep Guardiola disciple Bakwe Mikel Arteta, or at Arsenal, or a Guardiola disciple.
Okay.
And they Enzo Maresca na ye bona baso waje war club World Cup or a Pep Guardiola disciple and he worked under him at Man City. And say nay of you are Leicester. Only Leicester qualified by Premier League. And say Chelsea who say papa we bet me abua. I'm a Chelsea enya omumojo once again a top team in the Premier League. And I'm confirm a Maresca. Into Guardiola no near a small brand. A Jesus Christ who has disciples. Coacher again or more move fina see benyano. Elbow bra in the world of football. And they will get him some Premier League. Why no Arsenal? Why no coachy? It is Arteta, disciple of Pep Guardiola. Who catch team of the Premier League? A Chelsea. Why no coachy? Enzo Maresca, a disciple of Pep Guardiola. And they woke up Barcelona, one of the best teams currently in the world. Why no coachy? Hansi Flick, a disciple of Pep Guardiola. Into coach, and your small brand. It's a bad day. Pastor Man City Baker say, hey, Pep, we can't work with you. Just walk away. Just on one decide, say, baby, mean to us. Let me just walk away.
All right, Pep Guardiola is like Jesus Christ with disciples, and see, or Bartholomew or Peter, the money Adina, woman, all over the world. And so that is from Nkumsa, the money man, on Manchester City. And I believe, say, going into the season, we will believe that we will know, say, we'll be talking more about Manchester City and all the other teams, especially the top teams in the 5 major leagues around the world. So your comment is very important to us. Na yetumi every na for na yetumi aboa. O comment here, yetna sna for ya hye dem bibia kama. Me dem say Jojo Addison. And tina dwom and Nkumsa the money man yetumi edidwuma yakra mo.